Hi, today we're going to make a delicious apple pie in the Dutch oven. So I'm going to assemble it in the house. It's snowing outside, but we'll definitely cook it in the outdoors. So what I have here is some pie mix. We're making two pie crusts, one for the bottom and the strips on the top. And it's going to take 4 to 6 tablespoons of water. So I have 6 tablespoons of water here. We'll just kind of gradually get this going. Just mix this up with a fork, pour in a little more. Yeah, make this crust. Yeah, this is going to be delicious. I wanted to cook the glaze outside too, but it's snowing out there, which I love. The snow's awesome. We can build it inside. We'll cook the pie outside. It's the day before Christmas Eve, so this is our practice cooking day, because tomorrow we'll be cooking all day for sure. So yeah, see, that's getting lumped up. I think I'm gonna put so that's all 6 tablespoons of water in there. Get it going. But this we'll cook this pie. The pie tin's 9 inches, so we'll cook it in a 10-inch Dutch oven. We prop it up on a few tin-foil balls underneath, so the pie tin will sit up a little bit from the bottom of the Dutch oven, and we cook it at 350 for about 35 minutes, give or take. So once we get going, we'll probably cook it a half hour and then look at it. But this is looking like you just keep working it. But I think it's about ready for me to get it going here, so it works your arm out for sure. So there we go. Let's try that. I'm gonna get a little flour on my hand. We'll kind of spread a little there. We'll kind of grab half of this. We'll make it into a ball. Let me set that there. So get a little flour. Now let's roll this out. More, just kind of work it. Make it a little bit bigger than your pie tin. Keep sticking to that roller. Yeah, we're doing Christmas Eve at our place tomorrow, so it's gonna be crazy, I'm sure. But yeah, family's coming over. We're gonna cook up some good clam chowder, roast up a ham. I think later today we'll probably start a fire, even to go sit in the snow by a fire. Just kind of make this crust. Keeps wanting to break apart right there. Get that in there. Like that. Come on. I don't want to get flour all over my shirt. Okay, it's a little low right there, but I think we'll be just fine. Like that. Let's go like that. Then we just cut up some apples. They're about 3/8 inch thick. Just gonna put all these in here, just lay them in. Some have peels, some don't, so that'll be pretty good. Just want to kind of load this in here. That. Looks like we'll have a few snacking apples. That's great. Okay, 2 more. How's that? So let's set that there. I'm gonna trim this off. I maybe could have made it just a little bit bigger on that side, but it's fine. So from scratch, it is what it is. Doesn't have to be perfect. Let's get this other one going. Some more flour. Yeah. After we get this part going, I'll go outside and we'll get the briquettes going, and then while the briquettes are heating up, we'll make the glaze. What I'm going to do now is I'm just going to roll out section like this. And then I'm going to cut it into, actually, I want them a little thicker. Let's do that again. That's fun to roll it out anyway, the dough. So let's do it again. I want it just a little bit thicker than that so we're going to put strips of this across the top. Maybe. It's making its own design. Maybe it didn't want to do it the second time. Let's do that. So let's just go cut some strips like so. I'm just going to lay some strips in here. And then let's pull a couple back like that. We'll lay it like that. And let's get one right there. Put it like that. Maybe one more long one, Jenny. Let's see if I can do this just for right there. If not, that's funny. I'll go with that. So let me pull that up like that. And we'll just lay that right there. So there we are. So what we're going to do is we're going to make a glaze and we'll pour that right over the top, but we'll go outside and get the briquettes going and we'll be back. So we'll see you back. Hi, okay, let's get the briquettes going. But what I want to do first is this is a cool bag, CampMaid. It's called the Flip and Go bag. I got a few of my supplies in here. I need to get more, and you can stock it with your seasonings. There's bottles and everything. Put seasonings, all kinds of pockets. I have my tongs in here. There's a little cutting board. I have some utensils and my thermometer there. But what I'm going to use to start my briquettes is these fuel starter fuel cubes made by CampMaid. So what I have here is this is the charcoal holder from the flip grill. So let's just grab one of these cubes. Then I want to scrape, I'm just going to scrape the top of it a little bit to get a little powder. That way it'll light pretty good. And I'm just going to set that right in the middle of that there. The wind isn't helping me at all. Let me come over here. Get this going. Alright, yeah, it's a little windy. Snowy, it's kind of wet there. Just want to get this going a little bit and then it'll take off. So yeah, we'll get these going, then we're going to go in and get there it goes. Just having a little trouble with that wind. Let's get that going a little bit. And then this is CampMaid's charcoal chimney here, and it's the earlier version didn't have the slit on the one side, so I did it, but the new version that they sell now has the slit on both sides, and I'll show you. So we're going to let that get going a little bit, but it'll fit right on that. See how the slit will just slide right down on the, so it'll sit like that. So yeah. So we'll just leave it like that. That'll go. It'll get those briquettes going. It'll probably take like 15 minutes or so. And so we're going to go in and we'll get the glaze going for the apple pie. So we'll be back. Okay, let's get the glaze going. So I have 6 tablespoons of butter in this cast iron skillet, and I have it on like a medium heat. So what we want to do is I have a half a cup of hard. It's set up while it was sitting here. That's funny. Let's kind of get that soft again. So this is a half a cup of brown sugar. Stir that up a little bit. And then we have a quarter cup of white sugar. Get it soaking in that butter. Mix that all up good. I'll just get this going to a nice bubble once I get everything in here, and then we're just going to pour it right over the pie. So, and then here's some cinnamon. 1/4 teaspoon of cinnamon. Let me turn that up a little bit. Medium high. Get that going good. And a pinch of salt. A little bit more heat. Sugar cooled it down, but yeah, I got the briquettes going out there. They take, like I said, about 15 minutes, and then we're going to cook this at 350 in the 10-inch Dutch oven. So it's smelling good. Yeah, let's just let that rest. Get that bubbling up like that. Wash that salt off my hand. That spoon. Yeah, it's going to be pretty dang good. Kick that up just a little bit more. This is just going to be like our midday snack. Apple pie, huh, Jenny? Midday snack.
Yeah.
So, how do you think that's looking?
Did you put the water in it?
No, we do. I'm glad you said something.
That's what was missing.
Yeah.
Oh, turn it on. There you go.
There we go. We needed
That's funny.
a 1/4 cup of water. I thought I had everything staged there. Man, I got thirsty and drank the water. I don't know what happened to it. Maybe it's over there. Yeah, that looks better. I was sitting here, yeah. You and I both were thinking something's
Missing.
Yeah, now look at it. That's bubbling up good.
No, it's looking like that.
Yeah, it's on a medium high. I'll just
I'll
leave
turn
it.
it down a little bit. You don't want to burn the sugar.
All right. Yeah, so.
Smells like candy.
Yes. Let's get the pie. And I'm a right-hander, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to swap sides to pour this. We'll just kind of pour this over the pie. Look at that. Delicious. Oh yeah. Yeah, turn that stove off. I don't cook much in here on the stove, but we're going to cook outside. Sometimes I'll cook with this skillet over briquettes, or maybe even the camp stove I've done a few times, but nothing wrong with doing it in here today because with the nice beautiful snow outside. So there we go. So the briquettes will get ready and we'll get this cooking outside in the Dutch oven. So we'll see you back. Okay, the briquettes are ready, so let's get this going. I'm glad I left the side table on this side closed so we have a little dry surface, but look at these coals. Beautiful. Just gonna put them all right there. And then here's the 10-inch Dutch oven. Well, I'm getting ahead of myself. Look at the pie, because I forgot my tongs. Okay. So at 350, with the 10-inch Dutch oven, we want 8 briquettes on the bottom. So there's 3, 6. Trying to get them the width of the Dutch oven like that. Set that on there. Grab the lid lifter. Set that down, and then we have the, see, I just wadded up tinfoil balls. And we'll just drop the pie down in there, and this will hold the pie from the bottom of the thing. Then we'll just put the lid on. And then we want 12 on top, so I'll just put 12 briquettes here on top. And we're gonna check this in 30 minutes, so we'll see you back. All right, it's been 30 minutes. Let's see how this apple pie is doing. Oh, it's not quite there yet. I think 10 or 15 more minutes. I have a few more briquettes here that I'll put on the top.
That looks nice and puffy on the top.
But it does look pretty good. It's steaming just a little bit, but let's cover that and see that the coals have burned down. So I'm gonna we'll just add some more heat on the top here, and we'll check it in another 10 or 15 minutes. Maybe like that, and we'll tuck a few underneath. So we'll see you back. Okay, it's been 15 minutes. I can smell it big time. Let's take a look. That's nice and flaky. It's starting to bubble. Let's give it like 5 to 7 more minutes, and we'll get it more bubbly, and it will brown that top off. So yeah, that's working great.
It's a little golden there. It's just hard to see.
Okay, I think we should be good. It's been cooking about 45 minutes total. But look at that. Yummy. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull this off the heat, and then we'll pull the pie out of that Dutch oven and let it rest for a little bit, and then we'll serve it up. So we'll be back to serve it up in a little bit. Okay, the apple pie's done. It's rested for an hour or so, but here's the best part of the day. Let's cut into this. It's nice and juicy. Oh yeah. I'm just gonna cut me a piece. That crust is nice and
Flaky.
Delicious. Let me pull this out of here slow. But look at that. Apples, yeah. Yummy. Smells good too, even though after I just cut that right there, I got a big aroma. But look at that. Let's taste that. Still warm. Been sitting on the stove, just over there cooling for like an hour. Yummy. So there you have it. Apple pie cooked in the Dutch oven in the snow. Hope you like this video. We'll see you next time.